Hello and welcome to the Park Life Podcast. My name is Mike. I'm a travel agent that specializes in all things Disney. This is episode 37 of the Park Life Podcast. And today we're going to talk about Disney gift cards and specifically purchasing them for discounted price at places like Sam's Club or at Target. A lot of times you can purchase gift cards for 5% discount. And sometimes there's a set amount you have to purchase, at least a minimum amount. Okay. So I want to start by saying I'm not telling you you should or should not purchase gift cards. I'm just going to go through how it works, the pros and cons, and I am going to provide you possibly an alternative, at least to consider. At the end of the day, it's down to your finances, what you're comfortable with, what your family is comfortable with. I will make one quick note. Please make sure if you go the Disney gift card path, that you're purchasing Disney gift cards, that you are not purchasing Disney Plus gift cards. Disney Plus is the streaming service subscription for Disney movies and TV shows. It can be a hassle trying to get those purchased gift cards exchanged for Disney Parks gift cards. Okay, so let's talk about the pros of doing these purchases of Disney gift cards at places like Sam's Club and at Target for discounted amounts. And I'll use an example here when I do that here momentarily. The first pro is pretty straightforward. You can save money. Usually it's a 5% discount on a set amount, dollar amount of gift card purchased at Target and or Sam's Club. Let's say it's $1,000 gift card. You're saving $50 on that gift card. Okay. $50 is $50, right? So that's one of the advantages of going this route. Another one is in utilizing the purchase of gift cards. Let's say you're going to purchase enough to pay for your trip and have enough on gift cards to pay for food and merchandise while you're at the parks. It helps you to budget, right? If you've determined a set amount that you're going to spend and it's sitting on that gift card when you walk in to the parks for the first day of your vacation, and you manage to the value that's on that gift card, you're budgeting your trip, and it's a valuable thing to do. The third option is that those gift cards can allow you to pay for your resort, pay for your tickets, pay for your food, pay for your merchandise. It covers pretty much everything that you would have expense wise on a Disney trip outside of airfare, gas if you're driving, things like that. You can manage the gift card balance typically online, so you can always see how much you have left, right? If you're there for an entire week and you're managing a budget off of one card, sometimes it's nice to know how much you have. So at the end of your park day, you can go online and look at the balance. You can do it throughout the park day, but at the end of your park day, you can look at your balance and understand how much do we spend today and how much do we have left for our 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is left on the trip. Disney gift cards are a great birthday and or Christmas gift idea. If you've got children that you're taking with you, it's a great option for grandpas and grandmas, aunts and uncles, friends, cousins, neighbors, whomever, to purchase gift cards for them. It gives them some buying power and makes it special for them. And it also teaches them how to manage their budget. Let's see here. Generally, there are no fees or expiration dates on Disney gift cards. So if you purchase a number of them and you happen to not be able to take a trip for a year or two, the balance on those cards is good until you do take that trip. Now, a single gift card can carry no more than $1,000 on it. So if you happen to get 10 $100 gift cards through birthdays and Christmases, you have the option to go online and combine the value of those 10 cards to put it on one card for a total of $1,000. It sure helps and beats having to carry 10 pieces of plastic with you in your wallet when you go to Disney. Now, let's talk about some of the cons, some of the downside to the idea of purchasing gift cards in bulk for your trip. First off, not all locations at Disney accept Disney gift cards. Specifically, and more often than not, inside Epcot and some of the World Showcase countries, some of those places, the restaurants in particular, are not operated by Disney and therefore they don't accept the Disney gift cards. Same thing can apply at Disney Springs with some of the shops there. So keep that in mind. The second con of doing the gift cards is simply losing the gift card. Um, you got plastic, it's easy to lose. If you have multiple ones, if you've entrusted your child to carry their gift card with them, sometimes they get lost. Sadly, the next con is that sometimes they can be stolen. People can actually intentionally take them. By the time you realize it, balance is gone. They've spent the money. So keep that in mind, and you want to protect yourself from it. Let's see here. Okay, this one is one I don't think a lot of people think about, and I think to me is the biggest con when it comes to buying Disney gift cards in bulk for your trip. Once you've purchased them, the money is tied specifically to Disney spending. What does that mean? Let's say I go to Sam's and I buy $1,000 gift card, get my 5% off, so I get $50 off. So I spent $950. But I have $1,000 gift card to Disney. 3 months from now, something happens. I lose my job. I have medical expenses that were unexpected, whatever it may be. Car breaks down, the appliances break down, whatever. And you have unexpected expenses that you have to cover. You cannot return that Disney gift card. You don't get the money back. You can't exchange it. So that money is tied up for Disney expenses. That's really important to keep in mind. I've seen a number of people, and this again is the biggest con, that they've bought thousands of dollars of Disney gift cards. They've booked their trip using those gift cards. They have to cancel their trip. They don't get the money back. The money goes back onto a Disney gift card account or accounts if it's more than $1,000. And while it doesn't expire and there are no fees, those dollars are tied up for Disney spending. Okay. Um, Cards are generally non-refundable, so keep that in mind. Again, if you buy them, you're stuck with them. You cannot return them or get refunds on those. I mentioned this earlier, but I'll mention it again as biggest con. Do not buy Disney Plus gift cards. They do not work at the parks. They will not work to pay for your reservations. They will not work to pay for your tickets, dining, anything. They are only going to work for a Disney Plus subscription for streaming services. If the card fails to get activated when you purchase it at the store, at Target, or at Sam's Club, and you don't realize it, and you get down to Disney and attempt to use it, and it hasn't been activated, there's not much Disney can do for you up at that point in time. They're typically going to send you back to the retailer, which is hard to deal with if you're at Disney World at that point in time with the card. So you have to keep that in mind and ensure that it's been activated. Um, I mentioned this too. The gift card cannot exceed the value of $1,000. So if your intent was to buy to cover the expense of your trip, merchandise, food, everything while you're there, you may have to juggle multiple cards. So keep that in mind. And then the savings, this may sound odd. It's a pro because you are saving money, but it can also be a con. Let's say we're going to do $5,000 in gift cards, and I have to do five $1,000 gift cards or multiples that I combine. 5% savings on $5,000 in gift cards is $250. Okay. Now, $250 is a lot. I don't want to discount that. But when I take you to an example of an alternative, keep that $250 in mind. Okay. And we're going to stick with $5,000. So I'm going to write 5,000 on my sheet of paper here, and I'm going to write $250 in savings. Okay. Again, I'm not going to try to discourage you to buying Disney gift cards in bulk. I know a lot of people that have done it and have been very successful at it, and it works for them. If it works for you, by all means, that's the route you should take. Here's an alternative path. If you have not subscribed to the Disney Visa credit card through Chase, this is an alternative option that can help save you more, likely more than the $250 that I mentioned. How does that happen? Right. Let's again, we're going to start with you do not have a Visa Disney credit card from Chase, so you would be applying for one for the first time. First off, when you have that credit card, if you utilize that credit card to book your Disney World trip, you get 0% financing for up to 6 months. So think about the interest that you're paying if you're using a different credit card. That interest is eating away at the $250 savings in my example. If you have a Visa Disney gift card or Visa Disney credit card, no interest for 6 months is saving money. Okay, it might be soft money, you may not realize it, but you're saving money. The second thing is, as a brand new card holder, in all of my experiences and all of the times that I've researched and looked, when you subscribe for the first time for that credit card and you're approved, there is typically a bonus that you get paid. It may be $200, $300, $400. Once you've charged your first $1,000 on the credit card, you're going to get a statement credit. Again, it could be $200, it could be $300, it could be $400. I've seen it as high as 400. I've seen it as low as 200. I've also seen it as low as 200 with a $200 Disney gift card. Remember, our savings on the bulk purchase of gift cards was $250 in total. Well, you may have just been handed 200 to up to $400 with a brand new Visa Disney credit card. Okay, so we've already exceeded the savings with that alone. But there's more. With every purchase you make on that Visa credit card, Disney credit card, you get 1% back. Um, that 1% goes towards a basically Disney dollars. There's a redemption card. It's not your actual credit card, but a redemption card that you were given, and you can have those dollars loaded to that redemption card, and it essentially works like a gift card at Disney. So if I spend $1,000, 1% is $10. $5,000, 1% is $50. So I've got $50 on 5,000 spent, which that's what you purchased your gift cards in my first example, plus possibly $200 to $400 in money back to you as a brand new credit card subscriber. But there's more. Utilizing that Visa credit card, you can get up to 10% savings on merchandise at Disney World, Disneyland. So if you're going to use your gift cards to buy merchandise, if you use the credit card, you're going to get up to 10% discount on the cost of the merchandise. One more item. You can get up to 10% discount at most food locations at Disney World and at Disneyland. So when you start to factor in the savings of 10% for food here, 10% for merchandise here, 1% cash back to go on a redemption card that I can use at Disney, possibly getting 200 to up to $400 back after you've spent your first 1,000 on the card as a new card holder, and the 0% interest for up to 6 months. Start to add all of those numbers together, and you actually see that you're benefiting more than the 5% discount on the credit cards. I'm sorry, 5% on the discount on the gift cards. Too many cards in all this explanation. Again, I'm not trying to sway you one way or another, just wanting to point out that there may be alternatives to the bulk gift card purchase at Sam's Club or Target that maybe you hadn't considered. Personally, either is a viable option. But I'm not going to lie, Disney's expensive. We all know that. And so, any way I can help you in possibly saving you and your family more money, I'm all for trying to pass that along. And so that's why I gave the example. If you're not a Visa Disney credit card holder, um, applying for that credit card, get approved, use it, purchase your trip, and get 0% interest, get whatever bonus that they're providing for new subscribers to the credit card back to you, get the discount on merchandise and food, get the 1% back. And that's on all purchases, not just Disney purchases. If you utilize it to buy groceries at the store, if you utilize it to put gas in your car, if you utilize it to buy clothes for your kids for school, any and all purchases on that credit card, you get 1% back. Now, I'm not going to go too far down this rabbit hole here because now we get into finances, but I know people that will use that credit card to pay their mortgage payment. They make that payment on the credit card to get 1% back in cash back essentially onto that redemption card. And then they write a check and or they pay online the amount of the mortgage out of their checking account onto the credit card, paying it off. Again, I'm not a proponent or an opponent of that, but I'm just telling you, I know people that do that to make the most out of that discount that they can get back on purchases. And again, it's all purchases on their credit card. I'm interested to hear from you. Have you done the bulk gift card purchases? How does it work? What are the pros and cons that you've experienced with it? Are you a Visa credit card holder? And I don't want to get into personal information, but um, has it benefited you? Have you seen the value that I talked about? I can tell you, I'm a Visa Disney credit card holder, and I utilize it to book my trips so I can get the 0%. And I have those Disney dollars saved up, and I put it on my redemption card every year, every other year, and utilize it. And it's like having a gift card, and it's cash back to me that I was going to spend that money anyway on the things that I use the credit card for. So it's just an added bonus for me. So I'd love to hear from you. Pros, cons on both the bulk gift card purchases, utilizing the Visa from Disney from Chase credit card. I know there are other credit cards out there with rewards, airline miles, things like that, Marriott points, things like that, that people utilize, and that can also be beneficial. But again, I've had a lot of people ask me about the bulk credit cards and if it's a good idea. So I thought it'd be good to just record this podcast to give you some of the pros, some of the cons, and then some alternatives to think about. Hopefully, this has helped you out. Again, this is episode 37 of the Park Life Podcast. If you're here for the very first time, you can listen to these podcasts on Spotify on the Park Life Podcast channel, or here on YouTube on the Park Life Podcast channel. Of course, on YouTube, you get to look at my face. On Spotify, you just have to listen to my voice. That's entirely up to you which one you benefit from. If you're interested in booking a Disney trip, like I said at the beginning, I specialize in all things Disney, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruises, Disney Alani, and Hawaii. I would love to work with you and your family. My goal is to make the planning and all of the steps involved in getting you to that trip stress free for you. Put the stress and the workload on my shoulders. You sit back and just dream about the amazing experiences that you and your family will have. You can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, and also on YouTube at Mike underscore Disney Travel. Obviously, on YouTube, you can also find me here on the Park Life Podcast channel. On Facebook, you can find me at Mike's Magical World Vacations. I would love to work with you and your family on your next Disney World vacation, Disneyland vacation, Disney Cruise vacation, Disney Alani vacation. I do all of the work for you complimentary. You do not pay me for any of my services. There are probably a couple things that I won't do. I won't pack for you, and I definitely will not do your laundry for you when you get back from your vacation. But all of the other stressful things, I will be happy to work with you and take that off of your plate. That's it for tonight's episode. I hope this has been beneficial. Again, I'd love to hear a comment from you, what your thoughts are. If you've done either one of those, your pros, your cons, your experiences, the things that you experienced that maybe I didn't mention, I'd love to learn or ride along with you. That's it for now. I will be posting this Monday. All of my podcasts come out on Monday mornings, bright and early. So if you're traveling into work, you can listen to me on Spotify. If you're at home, you can watch me on YouTube. We also do a live podcast on this YouTube channel every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a travel talk Q&A session. We would love to have you join. I answer questions that folks have, and I also bring questions with me to ask the listeners. And we have a nice spirited conversation. So I'd love to have you join us. All right, that's it for now. I hope you have a great day and an even better tomorrow. And as I always say, when you wake up tomorrow, it will be a great day to be alive. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.